right, so I want to use this picture that I've got here, and I want it to look something kind of like this, like an American revolutionary costume. This is generated with SD, so if I need to, I can kind of use that prompt, but hopefully I can get something good just by painting or generating it myself. So I did the mask selection here. Now the reason I want this is more because I just want to actually generate, well, actually, I want this. What I want to do is generate like forest background, something like that, just so I can paint over this fence because it looks bad. I might be able to generate an SD by painting it. Yeah, this is good enough, I guess, because I just need to fill out. Good, that doesn't look good. It's so blurry. It's so blurry. I wonder. I mean, it looks pretty bad, but I could probably fix it in SD. Kind of. And now, and by the way, I realized, like, you get this error, and these really frustrating people think they understand what's going on, but it's actually program error. Saving it as PNG helps, but I'm gonna call this costume v1, and yeah, I mean the head is the most important part. Like, I tried to get the comfy UI like face swap. It just looks so bad. Like it just kind of sort of looks like my dad. I don't know. It's not a great tool, I find. So it's always better to start with just like real photos. You have this like amazing tool at our disposal, so I might as well just use that instead of struggling and striving with AI. Instead of just using it as another tool. But yeah, I mean that's kind of okay. And I can generate some like more interesting like lush vegetation later. But as for the costume, anyway, we first need to kind of tone down the size, because I'm doing SD 1.5, especially since we're not going to see any hands, and I might even do like a closer crop just to make the image a little bit better. So that'll be our working image here. And it's going to be, let's say, a height of 900 pixels. There we go. And call this costume v1 small. Something a bit more manageable. And I could maybe use this as a guide, maybe. But yeah, see that what does that mean? My select subject classifier output. Could you be less helpful? I'm just wondering, could you be less helpful if you really wanted to? But anyways, I don't really like this paper thing that he's got going on, so I shall not use it. But but the rest might be okay. And for some reason, my video card accelerated zoom is crashing, but that's okay. Huh. So, gonna get the proportions right here. Make another folder and paint this out. It's gonna be tricky because the lighting is not at all correct on this. And I'll have to, do I like this hand here? Feels like the proportions just aren't right. Because like his torso, like his chest is over here. And then his waist is like over here. Something like that. No, this looks too big. Something like that. And I don't know. I feel like I could just do a better job myself, like kind of painting this in. Maybe use like a brush. Something like one. And just like give myself a reference here. So he's kind of got, there's like more shadow here, so I need like a slightly darker, what the? Need a slightly darker thing here. And I like this cravat. Right? And then um, yeah, this one we can just kind of paint out here. Oops. Get my mixer brush. And just something like this. And then there would be a little bit. Okay. And so actually what I'm going to try is I'm going to give it this as my base image just so it gets the pose right. And then I can have this as a backup. But no, just it can't be. Well, I guess his waist. I don't know. Just something looked wrong. Should be something like this. Like if I was to convert this to a smart object and just kind of Stretch it out. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. And I could even crop it further. It's like a nice regal portrait. Yeah, there we go. Maybe still it's like not evenly composed. Could be something like that. Nice and center. And I like the sky. It looks good. And then this, I guess it's an issue on my part. And this thing, it looks kind of distracting. I think I'll just paint it out for now. And I could add it in later. But and this, I mean, I guess it's kind of messed up. I'll put it back in myself. No, it's too dark. Me too bright. Still needs to be a bit darker. And then this is messed up. And this would need to have some kind of gilded edge. Here's my brush. Something brighter. Something like that, I guess. This is way too bright. That's too dark. Like I can take this as a reference of the tone, actually. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna save this, and then we can probably go costumed here. Okay, so I was trying to find my settings. It's somewhere here. I just grab one of these. But I mean, I don't really know how useful any of this stuff is. I haven't done tests. I just grabbed it from somewhere else. The pickaxe reel, Civet AI beige. But yeah, I'm gonna go to my photo select. Where did I put it? PSD. My small here. Then I call middle-aged man standing proudly, American Revolutionary, muscular, buff, buzz cut. What's the uniform? And twilight, sunset, something like that. And then from here, well, I'm gonna see actually how it works. Let's do a series. Let's do a plot of denoising 4, 5, 5, 6, 65, 11, 75. And see how we get. Hopefully I don't kill my computer. Okay, cool. Yeah, when the dedicated GPU memory gets up to max, it starts to really freak out on me. And this thing should be called like ooh, cravat or something. I mean, so it's reading this the wrong color, understandably. Um, so it would be and let me see these. So it only starts to get realistic past 55. I don't know, these like laurels are kind of crappy. Um, yeah, somewhere around 55. Let's say 65. 65. Military farm, golden laurels. Um, for that. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe like variation of 4 here. And try that. Pretty nice. Um, I mean, guess it's okay. Kind of wonder. Wait, it's blue, right? Because the is it blue or not red? Like, hmm. What is even going on here? Kind of close. Got the right vibe, I guess. But I like the red. Looks kind of cool. I wonder. Let's see. Ooh, this one looks cool. Colonial, revolutionary. This like band thing is cool too. Uh-huh. Hmm. Um, Something like that. And I guess I could just make up my own thing. It doesn't have to be strictly a historical piece. And like, I guess they don't have the laurels. So maybe we can get rid of that. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like visual clutter. Maybe I'll just take this as an inspiration. Too bright. And then maybe some buttons. Something like that. Paint over these. Yeah, that could work maybe. I mean, let's try. Yeah, the red I think helps. I feel like this should be 67. Ooh, yeah. It's almost like aristocratic now. I like this one. I guess I just need to fix this thing here. I wonder also how it the other ones. That's not bad either. Let's try a few more. I'm liking this with like the gold thing here. And I don't know, this looks like some kind of necklace, some chain. The strap I think does kind of work. So does this. I'm torn about the strap. What if I do like a peak like this? The strap, I guess, it's not like quite as pretty as these like more aristocratic ones, but it does have kind of like a scrappy fighter kind of feel. It just doesn't make sense that it's like underneath this piece here. So yeah. Mm. So do any of them have like the laurel things? No. I guess let me just try it without it. Right. Making this out. This will be 2D. See, at least now it kind of makes more sense. Like if I was to paint out this part, it would fit better. Give me a few more. This strap looks pretty convincing. Stay straight. The hat might work too. So this one's great. I like the cravat. Actually, this one's probably better. He's got gold buttons on his cravat. It's probably a bit much. But so I'm gonna take the strap from which one's better? I feel like I still need more. I feel like I still need more of them. I mean, this is the magic part. Ooh, he's got like a little medallion. And a vest. See, like this strap is actually better, I think. Something like that. I'm gonna take the strap from, what was it, 27? And then, like the strap from 27. And then in terms of the cravat, I think this one's the most natural looking. But, yeah, so 30 is a nice cravat. Okay. Already has a nice cravat. And then what about this red part? This red part. Maybe I could grab this one or this one. This red bit. Doesn't really work. Maybe this one? This one kind of works, just needs to be stretched out a bit. Yeah, something like that. And then, yeah, it looks pretty nice. It looks American Revolution-ish. And maybe give him this little hat. Did they have hats like that? Or were they all big? I guess they were all big. I mean, the hat kind of sells it, I think. I think it would be good to have the hat. You know? They didn't really have the small one. This one almost looks Napoleonic. Thinking maybe I'll take this one. Snipping tool. And I'm just going to copy this part and flip it. What? There we go. And I mean, the angle is going to be tricky. But if I am just a little careful, I'm gonna look a little silly, maybe. Uh-huh. Is that right? Can't tell. I think this just needs to be like painted out a little bit. And there we go. And let's make a new layer. It's too bright, but I'll adjust it. And actually, where is it? Okay. Convert this to a smart object. Maybe just kind of fudge this a little bit. And what the? It's like way off. Good thing I checked. Oops. So what is... Oh, this should be here. Yeah, so then I guess... I guess this wouldn't even make sense here. No, this looks dumb. I think it'd just be better to take a side angle. Like, yeah, like this, if I was just to flip it, the thing could be closer. Yeah, that's way better. Select and mask this. Yeah, that's a bitchin' hat. That is a bitchin' hat. Very cool, very cool. I love it. And now we're gonna save this again. Call it V3. You call it small anymore. V3, and this is called hat. It's called, I forget what it's called, tricorn. And then I read that it's like, well, it's technically not really a tricorn. It's like a cocked hat or something. Whatever. Maybe put it here, tricorn. And then yeah, I mean, I'll probably not really be able to use it for more than the hat. That's not really accurate. Maybe this one, yeah. This one's closer. Or this one. I think I need a lot more of these. They're like hit and miss, kind of. Is it really supposed to cover that much of the head? Like there's just a little bit of forehead here. I guess some people show more of their forehead than others, but I prefer to see a little more. What if we bump this up just a little bit? Yeah, see? We just need a little push. No, don't change the pose that much. Well, you know what? In that case, I'm just going to tell it like open pose. Control it more of the open pose. DW. Not really. Okay, that's good. I mean, it's not like super accurate, I guess. This one's dumb. I'm going to delete it. Most of these are kind of dumb, I'll be honest. Kind of dumb looking. This one feels closer, but I'm not sure. They're kind of goofy hats to begin with. But I might have to do like a second round where like I take this one and just try to kind of adjust it better. Like this one, this is pretty close to what I have. You know? So I might use this one, 33. I'll put 33 in here. 33, 33. And just mask this thing out. Why did it do such a bad job? Like seriously. It's horrific. It had like a transparency or something, I don't know. But yeah, something like that. Need to paint this stuff out too. Tricorn hat. This is closer, but it's probably not close enough. I don't know. I guess I just don't like that this part kind of sticking out. What? What are you complaining about? Convert to smart. Yeah, it just needs to be kind of trimmed down a little bit. And it needs to be higher up. Maybe tilt it a little. Like that. And it's probably too dark. Too much contrast. Oh, and that's wrong. Shouldn't have that. Like, it should. And this is wrong, that just need it to not read as a different surface. Oops, I meant to say merge visible. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's getting better. And then say this as 3B. 3B, 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 3B. I want to say 65 because I don't want it to change that much. And it's making it black now too. That's good. But still, it's maybe too much. I'm doing a great job. It's probably the closest. Although I kind of like this one, even though it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, I guess I could just use something that looks cool. Like this looks cool. Is there anything like that? Yeah, I guess this one. Like some of these look so weird. Okay, yeah, this is AI. It looks bad. Um, I don't know. It's like I don't really need to stick to something, but I mean, it'd be cool kind of to have this like bow or whatever. Or is that too feminine? I don't know. See, like I could kind of just make up. So I could do this one, 50. What other one is cool? This one's like accurate, but it's like pointing the wrong. This one's accurate, but it's boring. I think 50 is still the winner. Try 50. So I'm gonna select that. See, why are you doing that? No. 0. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Is this better? Maybe a little bit. seems somehow too big. I don't know. It's kind of distractingly large. Um, I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay. Need to clean up this edge here. And like that. And just clone this thing out. Okay. And what's going on over here? Wonder what the original background looks like. Yeah, much better, I think. Kind of brighter, more pleasant. Huh. Ah. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna save it. B3C. And I'm gonna lower this to 35. Because I don't want too much deviation. I don't want no babies. Mm-hmm. Not bad. But I don't like that there's like fur. Tricorn hat. Yeah, maybe it does need to be higher. So I can be more creative. What about this? No, this one's okay. Tricorn hat with feathers. See what that does. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. I think this is the winner. 69. But I don't like that it looks like a graduation cap sort of thing. I'm gonna have to take this one. Ooh, I think this one's even cooler. 73. Yeah, like 73. Or do I? That looks kind of broken at the bottom. I'm gonna take 70 and whoa. So let's fix this up. We need to select the portion here. I just prefer manually. But just old manual work. Hard work. Okay. Convert it to a smart object. Just check the mask is okay. Convert to a smart object. And this will be kind of my base. Actually, this is just fine the way it is. What am I talking about? Nice. All this hat. And I guess this I can just hide. No need for it, really. Uh-huh. So, got the hat going. It needs to be kind of tidied up a little bit. Uh-huh. I mean, I don't know what this is, but I don't like it. But, cool. So I'm just going to save this as another version. Well, actually, it's probably at like B, what is it, 4 or 5? Whatever. We skipped 4. Bad luck, death number. So this is pretty much looking snazzy. But I'm gonna enable. How would I do this? Maybe like a tile at 0.6 and just kind of blow this thing up. Something like this. And it's going to be tricorn hat. Let's see what I can do. Like hopefully you can clean up most of it. Let me see. Looking pretty good. I still wonder if I do like maybe lower it down a bit. What happens if I just keep going up? Yeah, it looks like it's getting cleaner. Very nice. Oh, it's messing this part up. That looks amazing though. The cravat looks good. It's just that. And that's actually my fault now that I realize. Now I see. This should be like something like this. Ah, something like that. There we go. Give me a couple of these. I mean, I might just use a hat. It doesn't turn out quite as good. Aw, you messed up the friggin'. I swear I jinxed it. I jinxed it. Well, it's okay. Just blend it in. It just blends in. The second one's okay, I guess. Oh, he's got little stars. That's cool. Nice. It's still, yeah, this one's more successful. It fixed it. This one, I don't know. Perfect. So we got it friggin' nailed down, buddy. But now I get to, oh man, I should have made this an art object. Oh well. We're gonna double it. Double it. Diggity double. So this one, I like the stars. Well, let's just start it as our base. And I guess I can just kind of collapse all of this. And call this V6. Uh-huh. And then this one. I mean, I guess the problem with this one is just this hat. Huh. I think the cravat is better here. Actually, the hat, this one's better of 79. Right, it's better. It just looks more natural. What about this one? Hmm. Just use this. Hmm. Cool. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense though. Whereas I feel like this one's better. this? Just a little bit of extra detail, but that looks kind of messy. And then now I have to pick all of these and then just paint out the face. I mean, there we go. Boom. Yeah, and then from here, I just have to clean this up. I'm just gonna paint this stuff out. Okay. And now we gotta go back to our photo. Actually, do I even need to? Maybe I do, kind of. I don't know. I don't know. Make a smart object. Actually, it would be easier if I just made this. I nailed it? What? That's crazy. Must have helped me somehow. It's just like a tiny, tiny bit off. What? I made it worse. Okay, we'll see if I can just work with this then. Wow, it turned out so good. It's still not done. Although this blue is wrong. I have to fix this blue. Hmm. Okay. So blue. What if I want to select stuff? What? Useless. Whatever. I'll do it the old fashioned way. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. What? Oh, yeah, that's way better. Mm-hmm. Now I just need to fix the details. I guess that doesn't matter too much, does it? Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What? Such a nice blue. Okay. And should this be blue as well? I believe it should. Yes, I believe it should. Perfect. Now, now. V6. And this off. This off. Is 1. 5. And ultimate. Scale. EX. 2. Did I save this? Yes, I did. I can. Oh, no, I don't need to close this. Actually, I do need to close it probably, but I'll close all of these. This will take a little bit of time. I just call this like basic photo adjusted. For some reason, it has a gap. Uh-oh, writing Photoshop format. Hmm. Da, 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 da. Hopefully, you can clean up the hat. Doesn't look that natural. That'll probably be the final touch. And I can even do that. Actually, how could I do that? I might just take like the final cropped image and adjust that. Yes, I guess so. And I could probably do this twice. I should probably fix the hat first before I do the final upscale thing. Yeah, it all looks good except this spot here. Maybe this edge here. The details are getting there. That needs to be fixed. But I'll take this. Actually, wait. Why is it so slow? Did it crash? What's going on? Yeah. Oh my god, my computer's freaking. And we're back in action. So got this new one here. But what I'm gonna do is just upscale this. And as you can see, our original photo is a little blurry, but that can be adjusted later. For now, what I want to do is actually, maybe I'll just work on this one. Because what I want to do is make adjustments to these details here. For example, this one is too low compared to this one over here. Or is it? It sure seems too low. Maybe I'll leave it then. But definitely this one doesn't make sense. I'll just kind of clone it out. And the first thing I'm going to try to do is actually go all the way back to 25%. And oops, I wasn't even working on a layer there. Go all the way back to 25% and just get it to fix it a little bit better. Actually, I could just take this thing. Like that, and then I don't think these really make sense. These are normally for shirts, right? You're not gonna have a cravat with buttons. And overall, like, these are pretty small changes. I guess the main thing, is this hat. It just doesn't look realistic there. That's going to be one thing that I'm trying to accomplish. Aside from these little fixes. Okay, nice. And whatever this thing is, we can get rid of it. And also kind of patch this thing up. Okay, I'm going to save this. Call it scale. And save it. And I'll click upscale. And I'm gonna make it 25. Gotta go in here. And oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to adjust the brightness of this because it's bugging me. It's actually been bugging me for like the whole day when I was at work. Like I need to get that hat bright. Don't know why my brain thinks it's important, but evidently it does. So I shall comply. Actually, the mask should be in the group so that I can have more adjustments here. It looks dumb, but manual control like that. And actually, like, it would be bright the same place where he is, you know? And it should be dark here. And I wonder actually if I was to take like, you know, brightness and photo filter and just kind of like have a little bit. This one looks dumb. Oh, you know what? I could actually. No, it's this time. It needs to be way warmer. Maybe not that warm, but yeah, that makes an important difference, I think. And so save this again. Oops. All right. Now, I don't really know how well this will work, but worth a shot, I guess. Will I want tile on? Probably. Probably. I'll try one without as well. Oops. Scale tile. Give me some magic. I wonder what 1776 does. But oh no, this is the old one. I don't like this thing. But it's looking pretty good. The hat is looking a lot more convincing. So that's good, except for what's going on at the bottom here. Give me a couple more. Oh, I see what it is. Yeah. Okay, well, then I guess I have to fix that. That. And then this thing. Um, go like that. There we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think it should be okay if I just give it this new one. Although it's still, I don't know. Let me try putting this in half. See what it does. Because technically, right, like this upscale is an ultimate upscale of a tiled diffusion. So yeah, I don't know. The hat just isn't quite there yet. So I'm going to cut this down by half, and then my next test will be maybe 0.65 to see what it does. Because the hat's crucial since it's like a high contrast area. This one is probably convincing because it has like, I feel like it has the right tone of color too. So this is not bad. I think I'm on the right track. I'm gonna say we're on the right track. It's just me, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, and let me just take a look. See what the? Why can't I? Today's the 18th. Hmm. You know, it actually bugs me how it's it's doing this like gold thing. I'm actually not a fan of that too much. It's too opulent. I think. And then I'll take kind of this color. That's better. I should have probably been saving versions. But flip of that. Keeps putting buttons in there. But anyway, so the hat, these are quite convincing, especially this one over here. So let me just do a couple with this new one. And maybe I could paint a little bit. If I open up my upscale V1, don't save. Oops. Upscale V1, you cut it in half. We call this upscale blend. So my upscale blend is going to have some of these new tests, which are looking pretty snazzy. So definitely the cravat is lovely here for number 6. Actually, the hair is pretty good there. I'm just looking at the top of the hat here. It's like, I think it's a step down in quality. But yeah, you got this nice little shadow line. So I'm happy about that. I'm going to try to just like paint out what I want and then reverse it. So I like that. I like this whole thing. Actually, it's kind of a dumb thing to do. I'm just going to do it the proper way. You know, I might have to adjust the colors a little bit, but nice. And then the cravat. I guess it's really not that much of an improvement. Maybe this is a little cleaner. It's not that good. And I guess this thing is better. These hats, I think, are actually even better. At least the bottom part is. Or is it? It's got like a double fold. And the double fold, I'm actually not such a big fan of. So I'll keep it the way it is. Thank you very much. I'm gonna need to use that old mask for the color, I guess. For some reason, it just doesn't like my blue. Although this blue doesn't really make sense. I guess it kind of does. Because you have the light coming in. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm okay with it. But this part here. Is that the best fix? Let me just try two more actually. Give me two more. Two more. Give me two more. Okay, so we got one. I mean, I like this thing at the bottom, but so I think I'll use this as my base. Number 9. Need you place it in the right spot, seriously. But yeah. That's not necessary. I mean, it's messy enough that I feel like another upscale could be warranted, but I'm not totally sure. What is this even doing here? Okay. And I should probably just color correct this now. I already know it's going to be an issue. So basically, to the color balance, need to add some red. Huh? Okay. And this is bugging me, whatever it is. It's a bug. Okay. And I guess this button is still the one I made. And a good one would be, I guess, 11. Just doesn't place it in the right spot. That's okay. And I think we're good to go. Oh wait, no, I need my mask. I'm gonna have this, and then I'm gonna drag it over here. Whoops, what's inside that? You need a hue saturation. Well, it's a lot messier than I remember it being, but nonetheless, I'll be using it. Perhaps. And it's a little too saturated. A little bit too much. And actually, I feel like this needs a gradient of some kind. Some kind of gradient. Some kind of gradient. I really like the reds in the face. But I wonder, should they also be in the hat? Actually, that wouldn't make much sense. But yep, it's pretty much done. And then we're gonna take this one, give it a tile, and upscale blend 55. And hopefully it won't kill my computer. Hopefully. That's looking bad. I'm gonna pause it here. Okay, and we're back. It only took 3 minutes, but ooh, kind of destroyed the background. Kind of destroyed the background, but let's inspect it a little closer. So actually, to inspect it closer, I need upscale V1. Oh, which I have open. But this is my upscaled. Start with the first one because it's hard to determine a winner here. Oh, perfect. I love the little hair here. It's so good. Yeah, so actually for that reason, oh, and this, look at that felt. That's just, mwah, chef's kiss. That is perfect. So this served its purpose for everything but the background and maybe the side of this hat. You know? So while I paint, I can actually have the rest of this running. 35 strength. And it needs tile on, and I need ultimate upscale. And scale it from the image size with my upscaler. And I mean, I guess I can just do 2. Kind of minimize this, minimize everything except OBS. And from here, we're going to paint out the problem spots. What is that? It's a deeper issue. But I mean, it's like the blur is convincing in most areas. It's just went too far. Did a nice job on the buttons too. I might actually just upscale this final version because everything except the background is gravy. This part though bugs me. How can I fix this? I mean, I guess I can go in here and just, or no, wait, go here and kind of clone this. Luckily, it's so diffuse that I might get away with it. Huh. And hopefully I have, well, no, I don't have the actual face because this is my upscale PSD. What about this thing? Yeah, it's better. What the hell is this? Uh-huh. This thing, I can probably clone stamp by myself. All by myself. There we go. Maybe this thing too. What the? Okay. And let me take this photo. What? Why is it in the wrong position? God darn it. Oh, come on. Are you flippin' kidding me? Are you flippin' kidding me? I don't understand why it's being so difficult. Like, I'm dragging it. Control Shift. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, it's gonna make my life harder. You must accept it. It's like the scale is all wrong. I wonder if I could just like copy paste this into my thing here. Copy pasta. Something's off. Okay, perfect. So, what the? And to be more realistic, I should actually delete. I should actually blur this a little bit. Yeah, 0.5 should be good. You wouldn't get, well, would you get that kind of sharpness? Not with my camera. I mean, I'm using the DSLR here from like 2016 that I bought. And it's probably older than that. So, wait, what? What am I doing here? Right, this should be visible. Yeah, there we go. Oh, like these little pieces of lint are just so perfect. Um, oops. And then here we got to be a bit more careful. And then we can kind of let the render itself take care of that spot. Okay. So I'm gonna put this far and upscale. I don't think there's really any point in using these. You know? And I guess I could take a look. Let's do B7. B7. I don't know why it squishes it sometimes. It just can't pile it properly. I guess this is pretty good. Like fixing up some of the weird things. I don't know if that much dirt is really necessary, but strategic use. Oh, like, I mean, the sharpness, I guess I'm okay with it. I wonder if my dad would let me give him blue eyes. Well, not that blue, but I mean, it looks good. But but I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. And then I should add my signature here. Delicately. Come on. All caps, baby. All caps, no breaks. Well, probably. Actually, it's not bad. It just needs to be blurred. Oh, I hate it when it does that like wonky text thing. And what is this font? Jesus. Helvetica bold. Mm. This. Let me try converting this to a smart object. That might work. Why does the text do that though? Like seriously. And there's probably some layer I can use. Like that maybe? Darken. This is darken. Darken, darken, darken. Or should it just be here? I'm thinking it should be here. Instead of that place, which is like cramped. Ah, what the hell is that? See, the healing brush is just not that smart sometimes. Does it draw too much attention now? Maybe not. Maybe not. And then this guy should be fixed. Nice. And this should be gone too, whatever it is. Uh-huh. All right, and then save this. And load it up. Load up. And it should probably be 3 when it's this big. Doesn't get too grimy. But okay, we're good to go. So I feel like I want to try this with a border. But first I should clean up this ungodly mess. Oh wait, this is... Oh, this is the original. It's even blurrier. I mean, so I guess I don't really even need the I'm gonna call this the sharpened face here. Actually, I should probably put it in a group. Oh, wait. And what's this? Empty. No, I don't know what this is. Call this yeah. Well, I mean this all probably has like signature. What's this? Belt clone. Make this yellow. And call this jacket detail. And this is just like main render. Make it red. And everything below this is kind of whatever, except for this thing. No, this is the old one, so it can be deleted. Photo. And this is background fixed green. And this is, I don't know, probably some cloning stuff. So then if this is my main render, I could probably blur it even a little more. Like that. So it just looks like it fits the photo. And then I'm gonna take this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a copy. Make a new layer here. I'm gonna call this view the revolution. Or actually leave it American. And then I'm actually gonna file place linked. And I'll place costume v7. And it looks like this hasn't been saved, but anyway, once it gets saved, it gets saved. And then from here, did it update that fast? I'm just gonna select this and then contract it by like, I don't know, 5 pixels. What? Why didn't you contract? There we go. And oops. This will be solid color. Womp, 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 womp. Uh-huh. Feels like it could be cropped better, frankly. Like that. Make a copy of this. Not sure. Maybe I went too far. And should this be white and not black? I don't know, I'm leaning towards black, or maybe this shade of dark blue. This is bugging me. You have to clone that out. But it's almost done. And you know how I'm gonna do that? I'm going to blur, and I'm gonna blur this. Still not strong enough. Is this like not working with the? Oh, wrong tool. I want to like clone stamp this a little bit. Soften it. There we go. Fix that right up. What's happening here? I feel like something's wrong. Ah. There we go. Uh-huh. And this should also have like, let's call this clones, really. Oh, what the hell is this? What the? Yeah, that looks hideous. I need to fix it. Is this the new one? Like maybe I'll use this guy, number 8. 8 or yeah, it's gotta be 8. Or, yeah, not 8. Number 8. And it should be like 55. And tiled. Turn this guy off. Enable these two. Oh wait, do I already have this somewhere? No, maybe not. What's this? Do I like that? I don't know, I'm just gonna do it, whatever. Whatever, mate. It's like whatever. Okay, back in action, so I'm gonna take my new render, which is this guy. Let me take these clones out of here. Get out of here. Okay, and so that's fixed. And then we'll take this Gaussian blur. Perfect. And there you have it, folks. A little bit of a costume painting exercise. All right. Thanks for watching if you've made it all the way. and smell you later. Although, is this? Save all this stuff. I don't like how sharp that is. Now we go back into the file. And we select this layer. That's better. All right. Giddy up. Oh, and I forgot to blur my name too. That's too much. That's too much. All right. And you know what? You like, I don't like this thing. Actually, no, wait, it makes sense because it would be brass. But maybe the color should be different. Hey, this freaking, oops. Mm, and then this one should be cloned to Oblivion. All right. There you have it. Oh, this, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like it. Ah, got him.